Hey everyone, welcome to the Rebellious Garden. My name is Laura and I'm so glad you're here today. Today is a little bit of an update and a little refresher on bare root strawberries. About 2 years ago, I did a video on how to start bare root strawberries at your home, and I am happy to report that in the past 2 years, mine have done incredible. They have produced plenty of berries. They have sent off runners to which I have been able to get more strawberry plants from for free. And so I just wanted to show you how they're doing today and just do a quick little refresher because I bought some more roots to start. So like I said, it was 2 years ago when these were started. It is now March, so they're really just starting to wake back up. These are some of the dead leaves and stuff from last year that I have yet to prune off. Don't judge me, life is busy. Anywho, kind of see where some berries were that I didn't get to. Anyway, you can see how healthy these plants are looking right now. So they died back during the winter months, particularly when we had a pretty hard freeze right before Christmas. It got down to 1 degree. I left them uncovered and unprotected, so they froze solid, but they have rebounded like a champ. And a couple of weeks ago when we had temps in the 70s, these things started growing like crazy. So we have a couple more cold nights into the 20s coming up tonight and tomorrow night, but we just went through that last week and they did fine through that, so I have no worries with them. Like I said, I've been leaving them uncovered. However, you can cover them. It would actually probably be better to cover them, but I was just lazy to do it. Anywho, so they have been doing good. They were started in my Dollar Tree planters. Those planters where they sat on the front of our house ended up dry rotting, and so I took them at the end of the season and transplanted them out here into my big green stalk, and they have done wonderful ever since. So seeing this, just walking around, I see that I actually already have some sprouts, some flowers here. So I will definitely cover these up the next 2 nights because I do not want anything to happen to them. One of the cool things about once you plant your strawberries is they send off these runners during the season. These runners actually form little crowns, and then if you put them into dirt, just gently set them against the dirt. You don't want to bury it, but just set it against the dirt. And when you do that, it'll actually grow a brand new plant from that crown. Now, your first year with your strawberries, you want to cut these runners off so energy will be concentrated into that mother plant. So I did that for some of them. Others I did not do that for. And honestly, I couldn't tell a big difference in the plants between the ones that I did and did not do, but best practice is that first year, cut off those runners. That way the mother plant can focus its energy into growing versus growing babies. So you can see where this one sent off runners, and I just took it and hopscotched it to the next little plant holder there. So I have a couple of empty spots. These runners that I have here, I'm going to cut. I'm going to try to root these in dirt on their own. I don't know how they'll do, but I have a couple of empty spots where I did lose some strawberry plants. These were not my bare root plants that I bought. These were actually already started plants that I bought and planted, and I lost them. My bare roots have done wonderful. The ones that I bought already growing did not do good. Just saying. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but for me, my bare roots have done better than the pre-started ones. Anyway, I'm going to clean out these holes. I have some more bare roots over there that I have soaking in water, so I'm going to transplant them out here. So just a quick refresher with your bare root strawberries. You want to know when is the proper time to plant them for your area. I'm in March, so February, March, we can typically plant them where I live at, Zone AA in Eastern North Carolina. However, you want to, sorry, I was trying to figure out what the dogs are barking at. So these roots, I just dumped the water, or excuse me, dumped the dirt and the roots into a bowl with some water. That way I can separate them easier. I'm gonna go rinse this out real quick. That way it's fresh, clean water, and that way you can better see the roots as I separate them out. So I have my roots here rinsed off, separated out. This is a different brand than I bought last time, or a different company. The last ones I think came from Tractor Supply, but I can't remember. It's been a couple years ago. I picked these up at Walmart. I just saw them walking through and I was like, hey, I'll try these. I need to do some extras. So these don't look as pretty as the roots from Tractor Supply, but that is what they look like. So they're kind of dirty still, but you have the roots hanging down here. There's the stem, and then this is the crown, which is where it's kind of firm feeling. It's where the roots come and go up to where the stalk and stuff is. So you want to bury the roots but keep the crown above the soil level. So I'm gonna go take you and put these in my green stalk. So I'm gonna grab my little crown here. Oh, hang on, let me make sure that's not too stuck together. It's not, it's just some debris, sorry. So this one's a little curved, but here are my roots. Here is my crown area right there. You can see where everything comes together and the stalk and stuff coming up. So bury the roots, keep the crown above the dirt. And because I am planting these, and because I found the strawberry blossoms over there, I'm definitely going to cover these for the next couple nights. So just digging in a little hole. Excuse my cinematography skills here to do this one-handed. Again, burying the roots. Burying my roots. And then just filling in the dirt in around it. And I have the crown right there sticking up above the dirt. So I'm going to keep doing that for the rest of these. So roots, crown, the stalk. I'm just gonna bury it in here. Keeping my roots in the dirt, my crown above the dirt. And tonight, well, not tonight, here in a few minutes, I water it in really well, because watering stuff really good before you get freezing temps helps it get through that cold weather. And then we'll put a bed sheet over it. I know it sounds weird, but bed sheets work really well as temporary coverings. If I was keeping this covered for an extended period of time, then I would use like Agribon fabric. But because it's only going to be for 2 nights, I'll cover it up at night and then uncover it in the morning, and it'll do just fine. Cool. Everything's planted. So it's kind of hard to see against the soil, but there you go. There's the stem coming out, the crown right there, and my roots are underneath the soil. So I have all these bottom ones that were pre-bought plants that did not do well. I put them in there, and I refresh the soil and stuff. That way it'll be good to go. But yeah, so bare root strawberries, have a little bit of patience, be kind to it, treat them well, and they'll produce some tasty strawberries. One of my favorite things to do is when the kids come home from school, it's always a competition of when we pull up, they'll see the strawberries hanging off, and that's why I decided to grow them in this green stalk colored planter, is because you can see the strawberries hanging off the side of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And so when we would pull up after school, the kids would run to the green stalk and just stand here and pick the strawberries and eat them straight from the planter, which is really nice. So, yep, there we go. There is your bare root strawberry update. If you have given Bare Root strawberries a try or plan to, definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you like what you saw today, aside from this crazy windblown dew, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you come back to see me again.